Sean "Diddy" Combs, the once mighty music mogul who dominated the industry for decades, now finds himself in a world starkly different from the glitzy stages, red carpets, and luxurious mansions he once called home. The man who built an empire of beats and business deals is now adjusting to life behind bars, where fame, fortune, and influence hold little sway. His days, once filled with high-profile meetings, extravagant parties, and recording sessions with the biggest names in music, are now replaced with a rigid prison routine, stripped of glamour and opulence. The transformation from a cultural icon to an inmate has been a humbling experience for the rapper, who once set trends and commanded audiences worldwide. Now, instead of making headlines for his music or business ventures, he's the subject of discussions about prison life, where survival often depends on adaptability rather than wealth or status. In the stark reality of incarceration, Diddy faces a test of character unlike any he has ever known. Recently, fellow inmate Sam Bankman-Fried, the disgraced former billionaire and FTX founder, provided rare insight into the rapper's life behind bars. Speaking to Tucker Carlson in a tell-all interview from Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, where both men are currently incarcerated, Bankman-Fried painted a picture of a man adjusting to an environment far removed from the power and influence he once wielded. "I've only seen one piece of him," Bankman-Fried shared. "But from what I've observed, Diddy has been kind to people in the unit. He's been kind to me." The statement, though brief, offers a glimpse into how the former music mogul is navigating his time in prison. Despite his larger-than-life persona in the outside world, Diddy appears to be maintaining a level of dignity and respect among his fellow inmates. However, prison is no place for celebrity status to be flaunted. In the confines of jail, everyone is reduced to the same level, and reputations built in the outside world often count for little. Bankman-Fried went on to describe the harsh realities of life behind bars. "It's a position no one wants to be in. Obviously he doesn't, I don't. It's kind of a soul-crushing place for the world in general." The former billionaire, who himself fell from grace after being convicted of defrauding investors out of billions through his cryptocurrency exchange, spoke candidly about the psychological toll of incarceration. Unlike the world of luxury and excess he once enjoyed, prison life is defined by monotony, restrictions, and a rigid power structure where even the smallest freedoms are luxuries. Bankman-Fried revealed that despite the harsh environment, inmates still find ways to form connections. "The fortunate thing, the place I'm in, I'm not in. I'm not in physical danger," he said, highlighting that, although difficult, prison is also a place where human bonds can still be forged against all odds. These insights raise a compelling question. How does someone like Sean "Diddy" Combs, whose life was defined by fame, power, and success, adjust to a world where none of those things matter? In many ways, Diddy's fall mirrors that of many powerful figures who have found themselves on the wrong side of the law. The music mogul, who built an empire from the ground up, now faces a reality where survival is not about business acumen or musical prowess, but rather resilience and adaptability. Reports suggest that Diddy is doing his best to acclimate to his new life, following the rules and maintaining a low profile within the prison system. For a man used to controlling narratives and commanding the attention of millions, the lack of control over his own environment is likely a difficult adjustment. While some celebrities have struggled to cope with incarceration, others have managed to find ways to make peace with their circumstances. The ability to adapt, remain composed, and find purpose within the system often determines how one emerges from the experience, whether broken or resilient. Prison experts and former inmates often emphasize the psychological battles that high-profile prisoners face. Many deal with depression, anxiety, and a sense of isolation as they adjust to a world where they are no longer revered or admired. For Diddy, the challenge is not only in surviving the day-to-day struggles of prison life but also in redefining his sense of self in a place that erases the external markers of success. Bankman-Fried's revelations also shine a light on the broader issues within the U.S. prison system. From overcrowding and harsh living conditions to the mental strain of confinement, incarceration presents challenges that extend far beyond the loss of physical freedom. The same system that houses ordinary criminals also locks up former billionaires and music moguls, leveling the playing field in ways that the outside world never could. Diddy's time in prison will undoubtedly shape the next chapter of his life. Whether he uses this experience for reflection and growth or finds himself struggling with the weight of his fall from grace remains to be seen. For now, he remains just another inmate in a system that does not care about past success, fame, or influence. As the world watches, one thing is certain. Prison has a way of revealing the true nature of a person. And for Diddy, this is a test unlike any he has faced before.